Hey there, frequent flyers and nervous Nellies. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or someone who only flies once in a blue moon, welcome aboard. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of air travel. Ever find yourself 30,000 feet in the air, staring out the window at the tiny cars below and thinking, what if? What if the plane hits turbulence? What if the in-flight movie is terrible? What if the person next to me snores the entire flight? These are the thoughts that cross our minds as we soar through the skies. Yeah, me too. We've all been there. The mix of excitement and anxiety is something every traveler experiences. It's part of the journey, part of the adventure. And let's not forget the people-watching opportunities. From the business traveler typing furiously on their laptop to the family trying to keep their kids entertained, there's always something interesting happening on a flight. And let's be honest, flying can be a little, shall we say, peculiar. The sensation of takeoff, the slight jolt when the wheels leave the ground, and the feeling of being suspended in midair, it's all quite surreal. But that's what makes it so thrilling, right? From those mysterious bathroom noises to the questionable chicken or fish dinner options, it's a unique experience to say the least. And who can forget the in-flight announcements? Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our descent. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. It's a routine, yet it never gets old. So buckle up, keep your tray table in its full upright and locked position, and get ready for some serious in-flight entertainment. Whether you're watching a movie, reading a book, or just gazing out the window, there's always something to keep you occupied. And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Welcome aboard! Okay, let's address the elephant in the pressurized cabin. This is a question that has probably crossed the minds of many passengers, especially those who are a bit anxious about flying. The thought of someone opening the door mid-flight can be quite terrifying, but let's break it down and understand why it's virtually impossible. Have you ever looked at that airplane door and thought, could I? Could someone actually open that door while we're cruising at 35,000 feet? It's a natural curiosity, but rest assured the answer is a definitive no. The answer, my friends, is a resounding no. And here's why. First of all, you'd have to channel your inner Schwarzenegger because that door is heavy and it's designed to be pulled inward, not pushed out. The design itself is a major deterrent. Airplane doors are built to fit snugly into the frame, and they actually become more secure as the pressure inside the cabin increases. Plus, the pressure inside the cabin is way higher than outside at altitude. When an airplane is at cruising altitude, the difference in pressure between the inside and the outside of the cabin is immense. This pressure differential is what keeps the door sealed shut. Imagine trying to open a door against a force that's equivalent to thousands of pounds per square inch. It's like trying to open a pickle jar that's been superglued shut while fighting a hurricane. The sheer force required to overcome this pressure difference is beyond human capability. Even the strongest person on the planet wouldn't be able to budge that door. Trust me, it ain't happening. So next time you're on a flight and you see someone eyeing the door, you can relax. The engineering and physics behind airplane doors are designed to keep everyone safe and secure. No need to worry about any mid-flight door opening scenarios. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Ever notice those tiny, almost invisible holes in the airplane windows? No, they're not for spying on unsuspecting passengers below. They're actually brilliant little pressure regulators. Remember how we talked about the cabin being pressurized? Well, these tiny holes help to equalize the pressure between the different panes of the window, preventing them from, shattering mid-flight. So next time you see one, give it a little wink and say, "Thanks for keeping me safe, little buddy." Okay, let's talk turbulence. It's one of those things that can make even the most seasoned travelers a bit uneasy. I know, it can be bumpy and unnerving. The sudden jolts and shakes can make you grip your armrest a little tighter, but here's the thing. Airplanes are designed to handle even the most severe turbulence. The wings, the fuselage, and all the components are built to flex and bend without breaking. Think of it like a really sturdy car driving over a bumpy road. The car might shake and rattle, but it's built to handle those bumps. Sure, you might feel it, but the car itself is built to withstand it. The shock absorbers and suspension system are there to ensure a smooth ride, just like an airplane's design. Pilots are also highly trained to navigate through turbulence, and they're always monitoring weather conditions. They have advanced radar systems that help them detect and avoid the worst of it. So, sit back, relax, and maybe avoid the coffee for a bit. Turbulence is a normal part of flying, and while it might be uncomfortable, it's not dangerous. The next time you feel those bumps, remember that the plane is doing exactly what it's designed to do. Air travel remains one of the safest modes of transportation. The engineering behind modern aircraft is incredibly advanced, ensuring that they can handle a wide range of conditions. So, enjoy the view from your window, trust in the technology and expertise that keeps you safe, and know that turbulence is just a small part of the journey. We've all heard the rumors about airplane toilets. Some say they can suck you right out of the plane. Okay, maybe not that extreme, but they do have some serious suction power. That's because they use a vacuum system instead of traditional flushing. It's actually more efficient and hygienic, even if it sounds a little strange. So the next time you're in there, just remember, you're not going to get sucked into the void. Probably. Ever worry about getting stuck in your airplane seat? Don't worry, it's pretty much impossible. Those seats are designed with safety in mind, and they're rigorously tested to ensure they can withstand even the most, shall we say, enthusiastic passengers. Plus, the seatbelts are there for a reason, folks. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight entertainment. Or, just stare out the window and contemplate the mysteries of the universe. Whatever floats your boat. Ever look up at a clear blue sky and wonder, who's drawing those white lines? No, it's not skywriting, and it's definitely not aliens. Those white trails are called contrails, and they're basically just clouds made by airplanes. They're formed when hot, humid exhaust from the engines meets the cold, dry air at high altitudes. It's like the airplane's version of a magic trick, except it's science. And no, they're not harmful to the environment. Okay, this one's a little scary, but I promise it's going to be okay. Yes, airplanes can get struck by lightning. But before you swear off flying forever, listen up. Airplanes are designed to handle it. They have something called Faraday cages, which are basically conductive layers that redirect the electricity around the plane and away from the passengers and important equipment. It's like a force field against lightning bolts. Let's be honest, airplane food doesn't exactly have the best reputation. But did you know that the reason it might taste a little bland is because of the altitude? It's true. Our taste buds actually change at high altitudes, making it harder to taste salty and sweet flavors. So it's not the airline's fault, it's just science messing with our taste buds. Next time I'm packing my own snacks. Here's a word of advice. Take it easy on the mini bottles of booze at 30,000 feet. No, you won't get drunk faster, but the effects of alcohol can feel stronger at higher altitudes. That's because the lower air pressure can reduce your blood oxygen levels, making the alcohol hit you harder. So maybe stick to tomato juice or water on your next flight. Your head, and your fellow passengers, will thank you. Ever wonder why flight attendants dim the lights during takeoff and landing? No, it's not to set the mood for a romantic in-flight movie, it's actually a safety precaution. In the unlikely event of an emergency, our eyes will already be adjusted to the darkness, making it easier to evacuate the plane. It's a small detail that can make a big difference in an emergency. There you have it. The 10 weirdest questions about flying on airplanes answered. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two and maybe even had a few laughs along the way. Remember, flying is an amazing feat of engineering, and it's actually one of the safest ways to travel. So next time you're soaring through the sky, sit back, relax, and appreciate the wonder of flight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content.